What's good with YouTube? You already know. Big Flocka with a convict's reaction, man. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell notification for further reactions. And so I was looking at Gunner's video on 1090 Jake today, man, and so I'm gonna react to it, man. And there's the reason why I'm gonna react to it was there was a comment I noticed by Pino telling Gunner, "You're just mad because you know what I'm saying, you wanted an interview, I didn't give you one." And I was over there like, man, Gunner never got at him. I'm the one that actually got at Pino. And but I'll get back to that in a second, man. So first and foremost, the 1090 Jake situation. Look, man, if you're on YouTube and you're discussing any type of business, man, let's just keep it real, man. We're giving up the blueprint, we're giving up the template. Motherfuckers are over here basically fucking telling for law enforcement to fucking view everything that we say. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no way to go about it. Whatever one's passed is their past. You know what I'm saying? And that's up to you to judge whether you want to accept them or not. Everybody has a different story. Everybody has a different path. If you're transparent about what you did, it's up to people to fucking realize if they're going to accept it or not. I don't know, 1090 situation. 1090 is one of those dudes, man, that he's made a niche for himself. He found his lane and he's hella successful, man. And you can't hate on that, man. I watched a few of his videos, man, and at first I just was prejudging by his appearance, you know what I'm saying? But after listening to him talk, man, he doesn't seem like a bad dude. I watched this other individual, Pino, as well. I don't judge him on any of his past actions or what's been accused or what hasn't been accused. It's not really my business, man. If you got fire content, I'm gonna tap in. But I am gonna say this, right? Since this is a reaction, I am gonna react to the response of what he told Gunner that you wanted the interview and I didn't give. I said no. This is the conversation I had with him. He was referring to me, and there was no. And I'm gonna read this word for word as far as what was said, man. Here we go. It was kind of funny when I seen that. Come on, man. We don't beg for interviews. What is it? Raw, whatever. Raw 408 or something like that. Let me see, 250. Let me see. Let me look it up, guys. Here we go. Here's the conversation, man. It was two messages. I said, "You ready to get on our channel?" He said, "I charge 250 for interview, fam." I said, "So you want 250 when we got 4K more subscribers? Come on now. Save that for them small channels. I respect the hustle, but wrong one. I thought it could help both sides tap into different areas since you on the East Coast, we on the West Coast." Bam, that's it. So there was no. He tried to sit there and wanted 250, and I'm like, man, we got like way more subscribers than you. I'm trying to network and tap in with the East Coast to get more people from the East Coast tapping into our content. Why not? This message was in January of 2022, and that's how I network. I get at people, and you know what I'm saying. Well, why would I? I'm a bigger channel. Why would I give money to someone that's a small channel that I could help them out? We could help each other out. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for me to. Now, sometimes if you're a small channel and you're looking for a big channel, some of these guys you're gonna have to pay to fucking have them on your show. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just the nature of the business, man. But as far as why am I going to give you money because you're involved in all the business, man? And so his comment on Gunner's page, that he never said no. I got the screenshot right here, and that's all. I'll leave it at that. You wanted 250 for an interview, and I'm like, you fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I respect the hustle. Wrong one, man. Wrong one. We've been doing this shit just for way too long, man. We got our own little fan base out here, or subscriber base, I'm gonna call it, man, that supports us and what we do. So you know, I just thought that was kind of comical that he put that comment saying that he told us no. Nah, that's not the case. You wanted 250. We told you no. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Respect the hustle, but just wrong ones. So yeah, before you get mad at what Gunner put out there and so forth, man, look at what was said, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one disrespected you. No one sat there and came at you sideways. I don't care about your situation or 1090's Jake's situation. I'm pushing content. And if someone got some fire content and wants to tap into our channel or not, hey, so be it. It's up to them if they want to. You know what I'm saying? I just find it's interesting how people take things too personal, man. I watched Gunner's video on 1090 Jake, and some of us have had mixed feelings towards that dude. I've watched him. I don't think he's a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty much, truthful about the situation that had happened between him and Pino. You know what I'm saying? Pino was said what he said too as well, man. And I don't fault them dudes for anything. They were there. They both showed up. Is all I can sit there and say. You know what I'm saying? And in that respect, you can't really consider they should at least acknowledge each other that neither one of them went out like punks in that situation. And that's all I can sit there and say. You know, I mean, the streets is the streets, man. And if that's one thing I will say as far as how P No reacted and what he did, whether he had some or not, that's not for me to discuss or reveal. But if you're on the streets and you have funk, there's no rules to the game, man. That's just the truth of it, man. There's rules when you respect your adversary. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to diffuse it. But if it's all out war and you clapping back in a way that there's no get backs from it, you're going to try to smoke that dude. You're going to try to hurt him. You're going to try to do anything because I don't know about how other people feel, but I hung up the gloves a long time ago. And what that means is that in order for me to have real issues, it's going to have to go there. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's how I look at it. But I thought this was kind of interesting content, man. Like to respond to. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing Pino's response, and I guess he deleted the comment because someone mentioned something about his interview in the interview room, which I don't care about. I mean, everybody has a different scenario, different past. That's not our business. It's what we do today. And what are people on YouTube for? Are you into make money, generate, tell stories? That's good. You were there to push a positive message. That's good too. What everyone's doing, they're doing. And I'm not going to fault or hate the next man. 1090 Jake's fucking really blew up, man. He's found his niche, like I said. He's discussing rap issues, rap business, rap funk, and people are gonna have a indifference of opinion on that. But you can't deny the fact that the man has found something that's worked for him, and he's blown up, and he got a lot of support. Whether I care for him or not, whether I think he's with the business or not, that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on either any of these men for what they do. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Homeboy wanted 250, I can't hate on him for that. But you're just not going to get it from me. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'd be like, you should pay me 250 then. I'm gonna bring you a whole different fan base. Um, but anyways, so this is how YouTube works, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people from different locations sometimes feel different ways. There's a lot of competitive fucking egos at stake. You know what I mean? There's locations. Like we out here from the West Coast. Some people from the East Coast, Midwest, down south. But everybody has their own little story to tell, and what I'm saying? Sometimes having these conflicts and disputes, they benefit certain channels as opposed to benefiting. I notice the West Coast does not get the same love and respect when it comes to when there's beef. Like when we beef amongst each other on the West Coast, we don't get a lot of views. East Coast, them motherfuckers tap into that shit. They love it out there, man. They can have some disputes and funk, and that whole issue will blow up. Our shit will blow up and shit, but it doesn't reach any other algorithms or not, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, in any event, I'll say this, man. I respect everybody from wherever they're at, whatever they're pushing, as long as they're pushing who they are and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to hate. I'm not here to complain. I'm just here to react. And this is my view of what I've seen. I still think he took it a little too personal, whatever Gunnerz said in his video about the Pino 1090 Jake situation. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more details that we don't know. But it is what it is. When you want to have a social media platform, you give everybody an outlet to respond to what you're doing. And that's just the truth of it, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to talking about other channels, if you do something that's straight fucking outlandish, that's fucking wrong, that's just fucking something that does not sit well with me, oh yeah, I'll have no problem going after anybody. But if it's inaccurate, whatnot, it's petty, or I don't agree, I'm not going to hate on the next man for doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? I did feel that it was necessary for me to respond because he got at Gunner and pretty much put a label on Gunner as far as saying that he told Gunner he didn't want to interview. And when in fact it was me that got at him for an interview, and he did not tell me no, he wanted 250. I told him you ain't getting that 250. All due respect, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect the hustle, but I'm not one to be hustled. You know? In any event, man, you know, like I said, I can't really all their contents are cool. They're different, man. Learning about how the East Coast operates. 1090 Jake has his own presentation. He does a pretty good job at editing. He gets his information pretty fast, and that's what happens when you have subscribers that support you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of information we get comes from subscribers as far as leads to stories and whatnot. They tap in, they send you a fucking IG. check out this article, check out this story, this dude's doing this, or what do you think about this, man? So without the help of you subscribers out there, man, a lot of us wouldn't have channels, man. So much respect and love to those that do support us. You know what I'm saying? And for those that hate, man, let it be. It is what it is, man. It ain't gonna stop, but we appreciate you as well, man. Thanks for that like and that view or that dislike that helps push that algorithm, man. With that said, it's your boy Flacco, Convicts Reaction, and it's as simple as this. I'm out.